yes. Thank you, honey. Yes, God, honey. Welcome to the Sexy Lexy Show, and today we have a dynamite show for you today, honey. My next guest here, when I say is Sin City royalty, honey, this would be the king. This is the one and only Twix. So I'm telling you, honey, when he has a party, everybody named Mama show up. So you don't want to touch a thing. And of course we're going to have Lex in the City girl talk. Anyway, you're not going to want to touch that YouTube. We're back in 3, 2... Yes, honey, and we're back, and we're having Lex in the City, honey. So I was out with my family this weekend, and I noticed something. You people don't whoop your kids no more. Because, oh my Lord, honey, I was out there, and I'm not going to say what race the person was, but little Billy and his mother was having an issue. Billy wanted some doggone crackers, and he was like, I want some crackers. And his mom was just, no, Billy, don't do that. You're going to be on timeout. Honey, Billy was not listening. Apparently, honey, she needed timeout herself. I ain't saying you got to beat your kids. You ain't got to straight 12 years of slavery. I'm just saying, only thing you need to do is get your little wooden spoon. Like my grandmother used to always tell me. She would say, Lexi, baby, if I got to take you out here every day. No, that's all my grandma said. Poor thing had narcolepsy. But anyway, I knew she meant something, so I just whoop everybody. That's all I do. A big shout out to the big homie, the one and only Mike P. Congrats, honey, to you and your big break on BET with your new show called The Experiment, honey. I'm very excited for you. Toast to you. So yes, honey, I've interviewed a lot of Sin City royalty. My next guest, honey, is the king, honey. From barbershops to parties and so much more, honey. I'm talking the one and only Twix. Yes, honey, Twix is back, and we have him live in 3, 2... You're so beautiful. Give the world a show. Go up, down, up, down, up, down. Go up, down, up, down, up, down. Shake it back. Yes, welcome back. Get ready, honey, to lose your mind, honey. I mean, go totally insane. I want you to stand up, bow, and sit back down. Put your hands together for Sin City King, honey, the one and only Twix. Twix, how are you? Oh my God, you're here. You're in the Lexi Lounge. Yes.
I'm here, yiddy.
I'm just so humble, It's not every day the King of Sin City stops by, honey, and blesses us.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me here.
Of course.
I've seen your show. I'm a fan.
Oh, I love that. I follow back. So Twix, oh my God, I have so many questions for you. Of course, my number one question is, what is new in the Twix factory right now, honey? What are you working on right now? Because I see you got, is that me or do you have another barbershop?
Yes, my newest shop, first of all, a franchise called Fade 'em All Barbershop.
Yes,
and it consists of 5 barbershops and 2 salons. And my newest shop is Fade 'em All Centennial in the Centennial area off of Durango and Grand Teton.
Oh my God, what's that, like 6?
It's 5 barbershops and 2 salons, so it's 5 barbershops and 2 salons and some other stuff we got going on.
So basically, if you walk around Vegas looking messed up, you just ain't got no excuse.
We all around.
Cause y'all everywhere. Yeah, y'all like Evan. Y'all just like Evan. Accepted everywhere. Y'all everywhere. So Twix, tell me, what made you come back? Cause you were gone for a little while, and now I saw the whole Twix is back.
Right. Campaign.
Yeah, I love that.
Well, here's the whole thing. Well, I retired for certain reasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those reasons were I've been promoting for a long time,
mm-hmm.
right? And I wasn't just a promoter; I promoted it with my team, and I also I did the flyer design, I did the video, I did everything. So it took a lot of my time that
mm-hmm.
I didn't have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got to the point where I kind of got burned out. So I've been doing it for a long time.
For a long time.
Right. So I said, I'm gonna retire and spend more time with the family, right?
Oh.
So in my retirement, I learned how to manage everything because I'm still busy. I still have the barbershops. I got a photography studio, and we got a secondhand clothing store, so I'm still real busy, but I learned how to manage my time better, right? Mm-hmm. And now with my team, we have an addition to the team and they do the flyers and everything else.
Oh, really?
All I have to do now is literally just promote it. And that takes a lot of time.
But now you're like, hey, I'm here for that. I'm here for that.
You know what I mean? And I feel like, not knocking nobody's not a knocker, but there's a big void in the promoting world. It's hard to find something classy, but still everybody's dressed up good. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that void was missing. Everybody kept saying, come back, come back, come back. So I'm like, you know what? It's time to do it. Why not? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So now I'm back. You did.
You did. You heard it here first, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. So Twix, oh my goodness, I can't tell you how many Saturday nights you done saved for us, honey. Me and my girls like, oh, Twix having a black and white party, girl. When I tell you, you gave every mall, every swap meet, honey. No, don't get mad at me. Y'all know some of y'all was at the swap meet, honey, getting your little Twix outfit together. I saw y'all. I ain't gonna say that on the show. People do what they can. But I'm just saying, honey, you have Vegas going up, literally.
Thanks.
So let me ask you a question. What was this always in the works? Is this what you had as a little Twix, the little boy, little mini Twix, fun-sized Twix? Fun-sized Twix.
Right.
So when you're a little Twix, was this your dream? Did you want to be this party promoter, this entrepreneur? What was your dream?
You know what? My initial dream was to be like a famous rapper. You know, and I did everything to try to fulfill that. But in that, I've always done parties. I DJed in 4th grade, and my mom and dad let me do parties at the house.
Wait. You DJed in 4th grade?
Right.
What's that like?
Right. It's crazy because I didn't have no turntable or nothing. The teacher came to me and was like, Robert, I want you to DJ the school dance. I know what a DJ was. I'm like, what's a DJ? He plays the music. I'm like, I'm not a DJ. She said, well, you know all the cool songs. All I gotta do is just play it. So I went home, I told my father, I'm like, Dad, I could be the DJ. She was like, great. And he calls me Bob. I said, great, Bob, let me show you. We didn't have a record player to scratch on, but I got 2 tape decks. And I got all the songs marked in order. So on first tape deck, I played the first song, Supersonic. Right? The second tape deck, I pressed play like DOC. And I kept going, tape to tape. And the whole school was dancing. And the joy I got from that, it really propelled me to start doing more parties. So by 6th grade, I was throwing parties at my house. My parents allowed me to. Like by 8th grade, I did high school only parties. It was real cool. They're all about if you do the right thing, they help you out. So they always, me, my sister, and my brother, they always, fed that to us.
That part.
So that's where it came from. And the bigger it got, and I'm not big with ceilings. You can always go further than
ceilings.
No ceilings. Forget the ceilings. So I try to take it to another level. Even with the clubs and parties out here, I was big on treating everybody the same. Like certain clubs, keep it real with you. Certain clubs only will take pictures of the so-called pretty women. All of them are pretty. You know what I'm saying? Certain clubs will only get certain complexions. I'm not with that. You know what I mean? I take pictures of everybody. I treat everybody equal. You know what I'm saying?
They take the time to spend their money to come to your event, so you can show them at least that much respect.
Right.
I agree.
We have enough clubs, out here who don't want us in there. So the nerve of me to be trying to act like, oh, y'all can't come in here. The nerve of that. You know what I mean? So that was my big thing of Vegas to promote good events for everybody.
Exactly. So let me ask you a question. Being so successful, were you ever told, no, you cannot do it. No, you're not going to be good. No, you do not have a chance. You're not going to be successful. Did anybody try to hinder you?
Definitely, all the time.
Haters.
Yeah. It's haters, but a lot of them, haters hate themselves. So you gotta know that as a hater, a person hating on you, they hate themselves. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I use that any type of hate or negativity, I use that to fuel me. Because there's only 2 types of things. You're on an airplane or grass. Grass don't go nowhere, it stays there, right? Or you're an airplane, you're going somewhere, you gotta be 500 miles per hour to go somewhere, right? So I'm an airplane, so you're gonna fly with me or you be grass. Every time I fly over the grass, it's like, where's it going? You don't know I'm going somewhere. The grass is still right there. So to me, I hang around airplanes, and everybody should be an airplane. So you know in between, you're either an airplane or you're grass. Nobody cares about a piece of grass. And if you're an airplane, if you ever take your time to stop, worrying about a piece of grass, you'll crash. Nobody ever been in an airplane and look at that piece of grass, you can't see that piece of grass. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's how you should, I have the mentality.
Well, honey, I believe in that, honey. I combine the two. Because, I put me a little bit of grass and get on the plane. I just mess with you. I just tease you. I just mess with you. But yes, I believe in that. A lot of times people, which you feel is a fair answer to say, a lot of times people look at you and they think, oh, well, he just think he's all that, or oh, he think he's the man. Mm-hmm. Like, you're so humble. Like, most people don't even know you are the most humble person. Like, you don't let none of this get to your head.
You can't. I've seen the best fall. You know what I mean? So
That
how you think you can't fall? I've seen the best fall, and it's all how you treat people. You know what I mean? If you treat people good going up, if you fall, they help you get back up. But if you're a jerk and you're an asshole treating people, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
They can't wait till you fall. You're gonna have people wait for you to fall anyway. When you're doing good, you know, people don't want to have you fall. So that's a big thing. So stay humble. Drink humble juice all the time.
Honey, I keep it in my fridge door. You know I do.
That's what you was drinking, wasn't it?
That's what I was drinking, honey. They turned up juice. That's what I was drinking, honey. Now let me ask you a question. You know, this is for my ladies. Now I gotta ask you this. Now, if I was doing an application and I was Twix, and the question was, please select the marital status.
Oh.
What would we be selecting right about now? Because, you know, we want to know. We want to know.
Good question. Good question. Oh, she went there.
I'm sorry, but you know,
Let's go there. Let's go there.
Yeah.
So what it is, you know, I was married, you know what I mean? And, you know, I'm big on marriage. So I'm not that type of person. I'm big on marriage. Stay married if you can, you know what I mean? But right now, I'm separated, and like it's going to be that way. So it is what it is. So right now, on my application is accepted application. You know what I'm talking about?
You're out of your face like
You know what I mean?
Hey, don't y'all start mailing your panties to the Sexy Lexy Show, okay? You make sure you stop by the barbershop, give a little trip. Lucky we talk with TV, honey. That's why this is YouTube. Now let me ask you a question. Speaking of groupies, speaking of fans, I know I've seen you know at some of the parties that the ladies seem to be flocking to you. Do you find now that you're back, honey, that Vegas has showed you a lot of love this time around?
I like how you said it. I like that. It showed you a lot of love. I'll say this. I think people have appreciated the hard work and things I've done, and when it comes to women and me announcing it on social media, so I had to announce it because I wouldn't want anybody.
I did see it on Facebook.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anybody. And my wife's the one who told me that. She told me to make the announcement. She told you? Yeah, she told me to make the announcement because you know. I wouldn't want anybody to see her out and think, oh, look what this wife doing, or see me out. No, we are separated.
Trying to judge you.
So yeah, right. So I'm gonna say it first. Let me do the rumor mill and stop it. We're separated, you know what I mean? But on that note, since I did announce it, you know what I mean? Things are all good, you know what I mean? That's all I'm gonna say.
The ladies, honey, is pretty cute. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not rushing anything. You know what I mean? It's it's still a big process. But in general, you know, I am separated and I am single.
Well, you know what? I'm not going to say that I'm happy to hear you're separated. I'm just going to say, we got another one. But anyway, you know. So, Twix, let me ask, do you have anything upcoming? Do you have anything that you want the people to know about? Because, I mean, you get the people moving.
Thank you. I want them to know about this. In general, come support when you can. Anything that me, the BDK, BW, Fat Boy Entertainment, Boss Boy Entertainment we do because we're doing it for us. When it comes to the barbershops, we're always doing community service, doing free haircuts for people who need it.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, all the time.
Wow.
So, matter of fact, we'll be in North Las Vegas at this apartment complex across from Silver Nugget on the 19th doing free haircuts. In general, we do it all the time. I never turn that down. I'm always giving. You gotta get back. You can't keep taking. People gotta see you give. You know, in the future, I plan on running for mayor of North Las Vegas in my 40s. So about 4 years from now, I will run for mayor of North Las Vegas. A lot of stuff that I don't know about in Las Vegas that are certain rules to hold us back. And I'm going to be one who exposes all that. And right now, because I put that in a magazine, is certain people of power who are already following me on Instagram and watching everything I do because they know when I run, that's going to be some serious stuff. And I'm humble, but when I run, I will win. And they know that. So they're already trying to watch me. So y'all remember that. Remember this interview right here because it's serious. And y'all be reminded about, oh, you said that.
So you heard it here first, honey. You better vote for your boy Twix, honey, because everything he touched got the Midas touch, honey. You turn to gold. So a lot of people don't know, because I know you said everything about the haircuts, but people don't know that you do a lot more with charities than just here in Vegas.
True.
So,
well, you know what? I'm glad you mentioned that. Like we do, I'm big on giving back in general. If it comes to locally or nationally or worldwide. My wife, about 3 months ago, we have a clothing store called Brand News, where most of the clothes are donated, right?
Oh, really?
And people who need clothes, we give it to them. And she flew back to her.
Amazing.
Thank you. She flew back to her home country of Africa, of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, and she gave a whole box full of clothes to kids who need them. You know, so that's one of her dreams to get back where she came from. So you know, things like that is what I'm about. Getting back.
Yes, thank you. That is amazing. Oh my gosh.
And she's still my partner, even though we were separated.
I like
she's
that.
still my business partner.
I like that. I was gonna bring that up.
Because good business don't separate. You did.
Hallelujah. honey. You might have left the company, but you didn't leave the company. So I have a question. You have children, don't you?
Yes, I do. I have 3 children.
3 children. Tell me, boys, girls, tell
Well,
us.
my oldest is my girl Elise, she's 14. And my oldest boy is Israel, he's 12. And my youngest is little Robert, he's 6. And then my baby's right there.
You know, I got a 3-year-old, and I don't want to be, spanking him all the time, because a lot of people say, oh, don't do that. No, don't do that. So, but when I go out in the public, and I see what I like to call the result of not getting your butt whooped, I mean, where do you stand on whooping the children? Let me know. Where do you stand with that? Because you're a pretty smart young man,
Well, this is where I stand on it. When people see my kids out, my children out, they always say, your children are so well behaved. They're so good and well mannered. Yes, sir, and yes, ma'am, they say it all. And I say, it didn't happen by happen chance. You did.
Right.
I don't play around, and I do believe this. I believe in, spankings when it's the proper way. But who's the judge? But I say this, like my father did me. Before he would spank me, he would ask me, why did I do it?
That part.
And he would let me know what I did wrong. And then he'd be like, you know what's going to happen next.
Exactly.
And because I knew, I didn't get that many spankings because I knew. And my kids haven't got that many in there years ago because they knew. I don't got to spank them no more because they know.
Because once they learn.
Right, because they learn. And now they're like, your kids are so great. Well, because I drilled certain things to them. It's not about the whooping, it's about the whooping and teaching them the right from wrong. So, all that.
Exactly. I love it. I don't know, as you said you're a fan, you might have caught my first show where I had Hope from a Saying Foundation with Ashley Prentice. I'm going to have a fundraiser. I don't want to go into a lot of detail right now about it, but I do know I need your help, and I want to know, would you be a part of it? I know you do a lot for charity. You have children.
It's stamped. That's all it's stamped. You need me, I'm here. No problem.
Thank you so much.
I'm not just saying that because they're on camera.
Yes, it's a contract, yeah.
It's a verbal contract.
Yes.
It stands the course. I got you though. Whatever you need, I'm with it.
Oh my God, to be mentored by the king of Las Vegas, honey, is everything, honey. Get your life with the Sexy Lexy event. Twix, it's been so much fun having you here. I want you to tell everybody, honey, where they can get more Twix and more Twix and more Twix. Shout out your Instagram, your Facebook. Let us know where to find you.
All right. To check your boy Twix out on Facebook, I'm under Robert Twix Taylor. I have 2 personal pages, okay? If you can't join because it's probably maxed out, you can follow me. I have a group page called Twix Entertainment. Join that. I have another group page just for people to network. It's called Twix is a Homie /network page. I'll say it again. Twix is a Homie /network page just for you to promote your stuff on my page so all my people can see it, okay? On Instagram, I'm at Vegas Twix with 2 X's. Instagram at Vegas Twix with 2 X's. And all my barbershops are on the Theta Mall barbershops. Tailor-made photography, brand news, they're all on there. Hit me up. I'll give you the information. You can always hit me. I will hit you back eventually. I'm real. I know you're real. Let's do it together. You did!
Hey, that's all the time we have. Keep it sexy, honey. You heard it here first, honey. You did.